Hey everyone, and welcome to this guitardomination.net video. This lesson is an extract from the book Fingerstyle 101. So if you haven't got it yet, head to my website and go and grab it there. This lesson is about the sweet melody pattern. As you can hear, it sounds very sweet. It's got a bit of melody to it as well, hence the name. Right, before I show you the real world play along example there, I'm going to show you how to play it on a C chord, G chord and a D chord. What we're going to do first is do a 4-finger pinch. So we're going to play the root note with the thumb. Then for all the examples, it's index on the G string, middle finger on the B, ring finger on the high E. Okay, so root note in this example for the C is the A string. So we're going to go pinch all 4, then just root note on its own with the thumb, pinch again, all 4, then root note. So you got, that's the first half of the bar. Once we've done that, we're going to play this melody. Okay, and combine the two in a sec. First of all, while holding the shape of the C chord, pluck the B string, then hammer on with the pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string. Pluck the open high E, lift your pinky off, keep your first finger where it is on the 1st fret of the B string, pluck the B string, G string, then B string. Okay, a little bit complicated, but we'll take it steady. So you got the hammer on from 1st to 3rd fret on the B string, high E string, 1st fret on the B string again, G string, B string. Okay, so now we're going to play it on the G chord. What we're going to do is play the G chord as we would normally. So middle finger on the 3rd fret low E, index finger on the 2nd fret A string, but this time pinky's going to go on the 3rd fret high E string, freeing up this ring finger to do the hammer on the B string 3rd fret. So the pinch is the same as before, just change our root note from the A string to the low E string. That's your first part of the bar. Then we're going to play that B string, hammer on with that ring finger, pluck the high E, lift that ring finger off, pluck the B, pluck the G, pluck the B. Okay. Practice it very slowly. All together. Okay, that's the G chord. Now we're going to put on the D chord. So take your D shape, do your 4-finger pinch. This time your thumb's going onto the D string, because that's the root note for the D chord. Okay, now we're going to change our melody note to the high E string. Hold this D shape all throughout, just like you did with the other chords. Pluck the high E string, hammer onto the 3rd fret from the 2nd fret to the 3rd fret with the pinky. Take that little finger off, play that 2nd fret again, so that middle finger is stationary throughout. Okay, so you've got 2nd fret to 3rd fret hammer on, 2nd fret pluck. And then simply just B string, G string, B string. So altogether the melody part is. Altogether the bar of D is. Okay, it sounds quite sweet, hence the name Sweet Melody. Now let's look at the real world play along example. Starts with a C chord. So it's exactly what we've just done before. 4-finger pinch, root note, B string, hammer on to the 3rd fret from the 1st fret on the B string, high E string, back to the 1st fret B string, G string, B string. So the melody part is, so all together we've got. Now we're going to do the G7 chord for the second bar. So take your G7 shape, do your pinch. Your thumb is now on the low E string because that's the root note for any G chord. The pinky's going to do the hammer on from the plucked B string. So hammer that on. Pluck the high E string. That pinky comes straight off, by the way. Pluck it again. G string, B string. All together that bar sounds like this. Okay, then we go back to the C, repeat again. Back to the G7. Then this time when we go to the C, so we're in the fifth bar now. First half is exactly the same. It's our 4-finger pinch. But we change the pattern slightly here. I play E minor and do the 4-finger pinch again. Remember to change the root note from the A to the low E string. So that bar all together looks like. Okay. Next bar, A minor chord. And we're going back to our sweet melody pattern here. Quite an easier one this to do hammer on. So start with a 4-finger pinch. Pluck the B string as an open string this time, so that's technically an A, so it's 2 here. Hammer on with that index finger to the first fret of the B string. Pluck the high E. Pluck the high E. Pluck the B while holding that first finger on the first fret. G and then B. So that melody part is. That's your A minor chord, that's that bar done. Then we go into a slightly different way of playing B7. Index finger, 2nd fret, A string, middle finger, 2nd fret, G string, ring finger, 2nd fret, high E string. Our root note's the A string. We're going to do a 4-finger pinch here. Then we're going to change it up a little bit again. That's what we're going to play, so 4-finger pinch to start with. Pinky comes on at the 3rd fret of the high E. Another 4-finger pinch. Pinky comes off, pinch. Ring finger comes off, pinch. Ring finger goes back on, pinch. So the whole bar is. It's a way of adding a bit more melody into the chord, but changing our pattern up slightly. Give it some nice variation. And finally, we're going to finish with a trill from the ring finger, 2nd fret, to the pinky on the 3rd fret. We're going to hold the shape throughout. So pluck that high E string, and then rapidly, with that pinky, hammer on and pull off. Very difficult to do, but trills are a great little thing to do. You know, the really old trills date back hundreds and hundreds of years before a lot of classical music, come from lute times, I believe. And you can get some really interesting sounds. Good workout for the fingers as well. If you can't quite do the trill, don't worry too much about it. You can just do a slow hammer on, pull off to start with. And as your fingers get stronger, start doing more of a trill. If you can't do that at all, just take it nice and steady. The main focus here is the sweet melody pattern, and it's not to get you to play the exact same thing that I've played throughout. It's far more important for you to take the principles from this pattern and all the patterns in the book and apply them and do what you want with them. You know, you can have a bit of fun, you can hammer on different notes, try different things. With fingerpicking and melody playing at the same time, there are no hard and fast rules. You just hammer on, you pull off, you trill, you do where it sounds good and where it doesn't sound good, you avoid, like the plague. Or like the latest Guns N' Roses album, you know, you just don't bother, you don't go there at all. Okay. That's the sweet melody pattern. You just have some fun with that. You take your time with it, copy it as I've done it, and then adapt it. That's one of the best ways to create music yourself. Copy it and adapt. Right, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye bye.